a white woman, they will go outside their race and try and add different attributes to their bloodline. So the shit is real. It's real like that. Me personally, I would advise every half breed, biracial person to try and uplift black people, to not go along with the plan that not to not go along with the plan that they have been biologically been forced to be a part of by default. I feel like these people should take that opportunity to come back home and strengthen their bloodline, pretty much. You know what I mean? Come home, strengthen your bloodline. Don't follow along into it. Don't follow along to it. But if you both and you want to claim both like that, just understand what they both are in its whole totality. Understand what they both are, and what they both represent, and understand that they both are in you, in your blood. But at the same time, with everything else, you have a choice. But you don't have to make. You have a choice, but you don't have to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? When it get to that, you shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I feel like you should want to have that more connection with black people and understand that the reason it's a deeper purpose to why you got that bullshit in your blood. No more reason than anybody else that's black or of African descent has that in their blood. It was either somebody on a black side, meaning the black man that was out their goddamn mind, or was it this cracker out his fucking mind torturing the black guy, woman? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. You know what I mean? So I mean, I feel like biracial people or half and half or whatever. I feel like they have to deal with a lot. You know what I'm saying? Whenever, because you like, well, which way do I go? If everybody's just dividing based off of that, which way do I go? And basically, it's best to go with the truth, the real. So, I mean, I'm not saying that all that to say that all black people are good. What I'm saying is, what white people did for you to even be in that situation, it was not good. Was not good at all. I have never seen in any situation or any scenario where white people have categorized the mulatto, the mix, the half breed as a white person. Tell me, where have you seen that? Where have you ever seen a mixed person, a biracial person, get categorized by their white peers or their white relatives as being white? But on the flip side, they will get you get categorized as being black, whether you define yourself as that or not. Your black peers will categorize your ass as that, as being black, because they know you are the truth. They know, you know what I'm saying? Just like they know. That's why they don't accept your ass, because they know that you are not them. They know that you are not them. So when a full white person looks at a mulatto person, they know, this is not me. This is not me at all. Not even a little bit, not even halfway. This is just something other than me. It's a dirty nigger. that's trying to be like me. That's what they say. That's what they think. So that's why I feel like you should want to go to where you will be more accepted, even if the immediate situation might not have even affected you that way, even if your white ancestors might have did more for you, and you are a mulatto, and you are a half-breed, and your white people and your black people wasn't shit. But still, your black peers and black ancestry will accept you and categorize your ass as the black king or queen that you truly are. It is them that will not accept you as being a true devil, pretty much. They not, because they know that you're not. Because it is certain attributes, certain things in your mind and your DNA makeup that when you have African descent in you, that makes you great. And they know that they are not that. But they got them thinking that I need to feel like I'm a part of their struggle too. You're not a part of, you're not, as a mulatto person, you're not a part of their struggle. You represent us. You represent us because we, as black people, we look at the mulatto as us. We look at President Obama as a black president. We look at him as us. But they don't never call President Obama white, because if they knew that President Obama, if they knew that he was, if they knew if he was them, if they knew that he was supreme like they try and call themselves, if they knew that he was a redneck, they would accept him as that. But they will not. They will just use him as that mulatto to manipulate, to make them feel like you got somebody that's on your side. But really, he's someone, he feels like he's both, but at the sense he feels like he's both, he feels like he needs to represent his other half. He feels like he needs to represent someone who does not have his best interest. Because white people, they understand what their ancestors were doing when they first started doing the shit, when we first started interracially dating or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they knew what they were doing. They knew what you can do with a nigga that thought he was black and white. It's just an experiment. They already knew that it would be even easier to use somebody black against their own. But you see how I just categorize them as being black. But they mulatto, they both. So they will use these mulatto people that we accept, the people that we accept, the people that we look at as us, the mulatto. This cracker will use them against us because we believe in him. We feel that he is us. So, and since he feels like he is them, they will use that to their advantage. So, you know, that's just how it is. So, we have President Obama. White people will use him to their advantage because he feels like he's white and he feels like he has to give it up for them as well. But they don't accept him like that at all. They don't look at him as being white in any way, shape, or form. He's a fucking nigger that they're using. So, it's basically like a fucking rat. You ain't even gotta get no fucking cheese. You don't even gotta give him no money. You ain't even gotta pay him to snitch. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna snitch already because he feels like he's the same as you. He feels like he wants to be you so bad. He's just gonna, you know, go along with it. So the shit is deep because the shit was just illegal. Could have got in prison or killed in the late 60s or 70s or whenever your town decided they wanted to act right. So, you know what I mean? We just can't forget that. So this is just not, it ain't always just been like that, like, oh, you can't help who you fall in love with and all of that shit. They done created a fucking problem they wish that they didn't even create because they understand that they really are just gonna be gone. They're just gonna be a pastime. Talking about white people, the Caucasian. But it is only those reasons why those situations could come out like that. If you are half-breed, if you're an immediate white and black, majority of the time, either that black man who was running around lost and fell victim to somebody who was praying, or vice versa, or whatever. A white woman going against what she was taught, going against the you know what I mean? When really they always tried to keep the two separate because they knew. They knew what would happen. And they still don't even like this shit today, but nowadays they just gotta deal with it. They gotta sit back and watch. They gotta sit back and watch and deal with this shit. So it's crazy. But remember though, you ain't gotta hate your people like that though. But understand though, just keep going up that family tree on that side.